Hey everybody, it's just me again, Wayne, and I have been threatening, or promising, or stating for some time now that we would eventually get into the other heavy geekery besides guitars and metal and bodybuilding. No time like the present. Although I confess, this particular situation is not how I envisioned first talking about movies and superheroes and science fiction and so forth. But as there's no time like the present, it is what it is, and other cliches as well. If you follow comic books or movies or superheroes in any way, you're probably already aware Warner Brothers is the studio that makes the movies based upon DC comic book characters. Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman, Green Lantern, The Flash. Warner Brothers Studios announced that they're going to reboot, which means restart, the Superman film franchise. At the same time they announced this, they announced that Henry Cavill is out. Henry Cavill is the guy who has portrayed Superman for the last several years in Man of Steel, Batman vs. Superman, and Justice League, and the, as I make this video, still upcoming Zack Snyder's Justice League. He's been fired. So, yeah, I can't help but think that this decision is going to cost Warner Brothers Studios a lot of money. Yeah, my cat thinks so too. First of all, there are many people, to judge by what I've seen online so far, who, like me, really like Henry Cavill as Superman and as Clark Kent. And that's no disrespect to Christopher Reeve or anyone else who has played or does play or ever will play Superman. I just think Henry Cavill is absolutely spot on. Okay, so Henry Cavill is out. And Warner Brothers has announced their intention to hire a man of color to portray Superman as they reboot the Superman film series. There are some difficulties here. And let me state right up front the most obvious difficulty, which is that we've already had a black Superman. If you're as old as I am, you'll remember the Muhammad Ali song. But anyway, I would love to see a black Superman. I really would. I also think Henry Cavill is perfect in the role of Superman. This creates a little cognitive dissonance for me, because on the one hand, I'm like, Warner Brothers, yeah. And on the other hand, I'm like, Warner Brothers? Fucking seriously? There are some problematic elements to this decision by Warner Brothers, and especially to their announcing these things at the same time. Because as I read the situation, and by the way, you're not getting this from me third hand, you're getting it more like ninth hand or 15th hand, okay? As I understand the situation, the decision not to have Henry Cavill continue as Superman and the decision to hire a man of color to portray Superman were two separate decisions. Warner Brothers, though, made what I think is a tactical error in announcing them at the same time. So I think that people have gotten the message that Warner Brothers is saying, we want to replace Henry Cavill with a black guy. Now, as you might expect, the racists are absolutely losing their shit over this whole situation. So, and I don't know what to say about that, except I think that's just too damn bad. That there are people in this year who still judge other people based upon the amount of pigment in their skin. I'm sorry, I think that's heinous. Okay, and I do want Henry Cavill to continue in the role. But for me personally, I have no problem with a Superman of color. None whatsoever. And in fact, there is precedent for this. DC Comics, several years ago, this was about a decade ago, as I make this video, had a black Superman. And back in the 90s, when Superman was dead, in quotation marks, dead, one of the replacement Supermen was black. I think that Warner Brothers has, in the way they have handled these announcements, I think they've created a lot of difficulty for themselves, because I expect that there will be no small number of people who will boycott the next Superman movie if Henry Cavill is not in it, because Henry Cavill is not in it. So, between the people who are going to be angry and boycott the Superman reboot because Henry Cavill's not in it, and the racists who wouldn't go see a black Superman or anyone but a white Superman, I think Warner Brothers has just cost themselves hundreds of millions of dollars. So, who knows how this is going to all shake out? Maybe Warner Brothers will decide to rehire Henry Cavill as a result of fan outrage or something like that. Maybe they won't. The name Michael B. Jordan has been bandied about as someone who would make a pretty good Superman. Now, if you want more detailed information on this stuff, Grace Randolph and her channel Beyond the Trailer, that's the place to go, because she bats 1,000 somehow on all this information about DC films and TV series. And Ping Pong Flicks also has done, as of the time I'm making this video, Ping Pong Flicks has done at least 2 videos, mostly about this topic. And there's a bunch of other videos on YouTube of people talking about this in various ways, okay, whether in positive tones or negative tones, or mostly in confused tones, because no one seems quite certain why Henry Cavill has been fired as Superman. And as I said, I think that his being fired from the role is totally separate from the decision to bring in a man of color to be Superman. It's about time that people of color got more representation in superhero films. I think Black Lightning is a great TV show. I really like it. I like the new season of Batwoman, in which Batwoman is portrayed by Javicia Leslie. Black Panther was an awesome film. I really, really liked it. And doesn't it suck that Chadwick Boseman died? Now, there is a way that Warner Brothers could have it both ways and could please everybody, could please the people who want Henry Cavill to remain as Superman, and also please the people who think that it would be frankly awesome to have a Superman of color. You've probably heard, or maybe you've heard, it depends upon how closely you follow comic book movies, of the concept of the multiverse. This is the notion that there is not just one universe, the word universe means single reality, but that there are multiple universes, all existing in sort of different dimensions. So this concept is called the multiverse. Marvel, with their superhero movies and their TV shows, is going to get into the idea of the multiverse, different universes with different versions of the same hero existing in sort of different realities. DC, now owned by Warner Brothers, also has a multiverse, and in the comic books they've had it for a lot longer than Marvel has. There is a movie based upon a popular storyline from the Flash comics called Flashpoint. This is coming out, as of our best guess right now, is in 2022. But in this storyline, the Flash goes to different realities, different universes. He makes a trip across the multiverse to various universes. It would be easy enough. That would be the perfect opportunity for Warner Brothers to rehire Henry Cavill to stay as Superman, but for them also to introduce a Superman of color from one of the realities or multiple of the realities. Have that Superman come into the reality that Henry Cavill's Superman is said to exist in. Or have Henry Cavill's Superman go to that other Superman's reality. So easy it would be to do this. Sorry, I kind of talked like Yoda there, didn't I? Easy it would be, so easy. Stupid Warner Brothers would be not to do this. Stupid, I say. That sounded a little more like Dr. Seuss. Well, anyway, so yeah, who knows what's going to happen. Let me know your thoughts, would you please? Because I'm curious as to what you all think about this idea of Henry Cavill not being Superman anymore. Now, this is our inaugural voyage in talking about something other than guitars or heavy metal or bodybuilding or whatever. And this stuff, science fiction, movies, comic books, it's not going to replace any of the other content of the channel. Honestly, this is just another chance for me to talk about another topic that I love. I love Superman. You probably couldn't tell if you'd seen my wedding pictures. Well, you couldn't tell then either, but I had a Superman shirt on underneath my coat and tie and non-Superman shirt. So, yeah, I'm into Superman. Okay. Hey, thank you all for watching very much. We'll talk to you soon.